So
we'll start with like, share, follow, subscribe.
yes.
Okay. I'm going to put that at the beginning, maybe. I don't know.
All right.
Okay. Let's go.
Let's go.
Welcome back to What the Fuck Were We? What the fuck? I can't do it.
Ever.
Just do
Ever.
it. I don't know what happens. And I'm leaving that in there so that everybody can see why I don't do it. Go.
In 3. No, I'm only kidding. Welcome back to another episode of What the Fuck Were We Talking About? Where we try to remember what the fuck we were talking about.
How's it going, BFF?
That's it. That's all you got to say.
I know it's that easy.
One day you're going to do it.
Yeah, I just can't. And I'm leaving that in the beginning so that's like my turn for a while.
Okay.
Because don't blow into it.
There's a hair. Okay. It's distracting me.
I know. So how you doing? What's going on this week?
I'm hanging in there.
You hanging in there?
Hanging in there. Wasn't the best week.
I know. Do you want to tell us why it wasn't the best week?
We had to put my baby boy Messi down.
Yes.
It was devastating, unexpected, and we are all heartbroken.
Yes, I'm so sorry.
Oh yeah. So, but we're all doing okay. It was a tough couple days there in the beginning. I didn't do anything.
That's okay.
I laid on the couch and I sobbed.
I couldn't even call you. I texted you at one point. I was like, yeah, I can't talk to you just yet. I'm not going to be good.
And I was like, I can't comfort you on this one right now.
Yeah, and I wasn't going to comfort you. That was for sure.
We know that.
Yeah. I mean, it was sudden. That's why.
It was. But when I felt like I was through it, I was like, okay, I could talk to you now.
Yeah. Then it was.
I can comfort you now. I'm good. I can hold your hand like I do through all of my tragedies.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about what happened or no? I can talk about what happened, like for awareness when you see.
It's not a bad idea. And that's what I'm thinking, just from an awareness standpoint, because obviously if I would have, as I'm putting it all together, it's all clicking. He had a splenic tumor that ruptured and he was bleeding internally from that. And by the time I had gotten into the vet, his red blood cell counts were low, his platelets were low, and he would have needed multiple blood transfusions just to attempt surgery, which they didn't think he would make it through. So at that point, that's just not.
And he was 10 years old.
Yes.
On top of it. It's old, but it's not.
Like Abby keeps saying, we all expected him to live to be like one of those old crusty dogs, because that's the type of dog that he was.
He was a very bougie dog.
He really was. And he would have, he wouldn't have wanted to been crusty. Let's put it that way.
Right.
So I guess maybe it was best for him to go out
the way he did.
Yeah. And I try to focus on that. And I am giving a lot of extra love to Cooper, because obviously he's had him around almost all his life. And he seems to be doing pretty good. I mean, I can't see why he wouldn't be doing good.
And I do think I said to you at some point after it all happened that I thought Cooper knew. Because wasn't Cooper acting funny towards him at one point?
He was definitely, over the weekend, he was not as feisty. Normally he gets a little feisty with Messi when they're outside, and Messi will come running to come in, and it was like a little cat and mouse game they would play.
Right.
And he wasn't doing that the last couple of days. But you could tell that Messi wasn't feeling well. But he wasn't consistent in his not feeling well.
Right.
So it was making me think that I was being dramatic, because we know of the Molly sternum situation
Right.
when I rushed her to the vet because I thought she had a tumor and she had lost weight because I had to put her on a diet, and it was just her sternum. And that was not at all embarrassing. So embarrassing. Because my husband, of course, was right. He was like, it's a body part. She's fine. I'm like, no, it's not. And I'm not going to feel better unless we go.
Right.
So I tend to be dramatic.
Well,
And
because you don't know, it's very hard to understand if a dog is even in pain.
well, and
Because
that's
they
the
don't
thing.
really show signs half the time.
And he showed no sign of being in pain at
Right.
all. And he had to have been in pain. That's
Right.
what's killing me too. I'm like, God, how did I not see it? I
Yeah.
thought at one point I thought Abby laughed at me. I thought he was depressed because Hugo was gone. Like I was like, wow, maybe he really is just depressed because
Well,
Hugo's gone.
he did also have like a messed up stomach. He
Right. He was never, from the beginning, he was a mess.
right.
He almost died a
And
couple
he was
days
so
in.
bougie, you used to hand feed him.
I did.
And I don't think you only did that for a couple years, I think, right? Did you, or were you still hand feeding him?
I think I stopped after Molly passed away.
Oh, okay.
And that's only because if I didn't hand feed him with her around, he never would have eaten.
No.
I mean,
Well,
she
that's what I
was
mean. That's why it was hard to tell if why he wasn't eating. Was he still jumping for carrots, looking for carrots, or no?
so that's the funny thing. Saturday night, he did not eat his bedtime carrots.
Really?
Yeah, exactly. So I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, that would alarm me.
But then Sunday morning, he ate one. I gave him a
Yeah.
carrot and he ate
Well,
it.
I kept saying to you, "Are you sure you didn't eat a lizard or something?"
Well, I told you I was like, I think he's eating my plants and the
Right.
dirt. So I picked everything up. And then I started to think, I don't have anything toxic.
Right.
I have lemongrass.
And you found out that he was eating the dirt.
Well, I figured out that he was eating the dirt because he was lacking iron from the blood loss.
Right.
But of
Because
course, I
part of the
didn't
reason
know that when he was eating the dirt. I thought the dirt was making him sick.
right, it's just a good sign because I started panicking when you said he was eating dirt because Marley eats dirt, but really Marley's eating poop that's in the dirt and not the dirt.
No, but like it was unlike him.
Right.
And
Right.
I didn't put it together. I just thought that he was eating dirt.
Right. And his paleness, he got pale too. That's what made you
Oh,
take him,
that's what
right?
happened. Yeah. I mean, he lost all color. And that was
And I
because
didn't
of
know
the
what
blood
you
loss.
and I didn't know what you meant by that at first until you said showed me his stomach and his facial features where they're normally pink
Pink. And
that had
Saturday,
all
by the
turned
way,
white.
Saturday they were pink.
Right.
I took pictures of him on Saturday because he was laying
Right. That's what you
upside
showed
down.
me. Yeah.
Yeah, and he was pink on Saturday.
Yeah.
And by the time I took him to the vet, he was no longer pink
Right.
because he had lost that much blood.
Yeah.
So
So it was best for him,
it was
to
best for him. And he might not have survived the week coming up anyway,
Right.
because we're going to have Isla here, Abby's new puppy.
Yes.
So that'll
I
be a
did
good
show pictures
distraction.
of her in the last
Oh, you did?
Yes, I did.
Oh, good.
You didn't get to see it yet because I haven't gotten to post it, but yeah, I did post pictures of her.
Oh, that's exciting.
Isla. Yeah, so she's in there.
I told Abby, I'm like, you have to take pictures of her once a week on the same day
Oh yeah,
as she grows. So I said, we have to watch it. It's going to be amazing.
yeah.
So she's doing that.
She told me she already has like a ton of pictures of her.
Oh, yeah.
We were FaceTiming and she showed me her and Bo
Oh, gosh.
playing
That
together.
Bo was
They're
so
cute. So cute.
Oh, so cute.
And I love
can't
that
wait to get my
Isla.
hands on this puppy.
Yeah, and she is like a handful.
Oh,
She
yeah.
was bouncing off
I
the walls.
love every second of it.
I was like, have fun with that.
All I hear is, Isla, no. Isla, no. Isla, no. Isla, get back here. Isla, no.
Before we go any further, I want to
Yes.
stop you
Mhm.
and ask you what the thing is behind you
Oh, yes. This is what I have been
because I've been
waiting for.
waiting patiently.
I know. I have been waiting even more patiently. So, I never told you what Hugo got me for my birthday.
No, you didn't.
I know. So, he got me something that I've wanted for a really long time. I even wanted one when we were in free, even going back to Jackson. I wanted a telescope.
Oh, really?
Yes, because it's fun, right?
Yes. I
Yes.
actually remember you mentioning that years ago.
He couldn't believe that I wanted a telescope, right? And I've been talking to him about it for a really, really, really long time, and I guess he just didn't, because he doesn't. I'm not necessarily into like outer space and all that kind of
Astronomy or anything like
stuff
that.
per se, but I am mesmerized by the stars and the planets and the beauty of it all, right? So he was like, Michelle had mentioned, because I had said to her that I wanted a telescope. I said, but the thing is, like, I just want a telescope. Like, I want, because Hugo was always like, we can't get a telescope because if I'm going to have a telescope, I want a telescope that does this and that and the other thing. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, all right, well, I just want one that's like on a stand, what was
Tripod
it
or
called? Thank you. That's what it's called. Tripod, little thing.
right.
Right. Would you like to see my telescope?
Yes, please.
My telescope. Can you help me? I'm not going to hurt it, right? Can you
Oh
see
my
my
gosh.
telescope? Can
Where
you
do
take
you
this?
look?
Okay. So we were outside last night using it, looking at the moon. It was absolutely amazing. I can't wait for tonight.
Really?
Yeah, it's so cool. So you line up here to where you
Okay.
want to. Let me just bring this with me so you don't, because I know you have a hard time hearing me.
Uh,
I'm going to drop my water. So you line it up here, and that's how you do whatever you do. That's what
okay.
he does.
Okay.
I can't tell you how long it took him to find Jupiter last night. Patience. I I don't. I couldn't. I'm just standing there like this. Let me know when
Yeah,
you.
you just want to know when you find it.
And
You
that's what he
cannot.
does. So he
It's a
finally finds
time
it.
thing, time/patience thing.
I just can't do it. I can't.
Right.
So he finds it. And he's like, "You have to move quick because You can actually see it moving by you. The
Wow.
Earth rotation. You can see it moving. It's insane." So
Wow.
I quick jump in there, and it was just crazy.
Can you take pictures with it?
We bring it back in last night after being like blown away, and all of a sudden there's Hugo. I just ordered the phone attachment, the camera attachment. So yes, we're going to be able to take pictures with our good camera
Oh,
and
nice.
our phones.
Oh, that'd be cool.
So excited.
Yeah, you should get some so we could post it on
Absolutely.
here.
So that's my big reveal. I have been waiting to tell you this.
That's very exciting.
Yes, it's very, very exciting.
Um, so I think we want to keep this episode based around the dogs.
I'm
And
ready.
I know. And I got
I
my
have
hat on.
I have all my dog jewelry on.
I
My
was going to
dog.
wear one of my dog shirts, but it didn't happen. But I do have my Marley Schuyler hat on. Very
I
important.
love that hat. It's adorable.
It's cute. Stacy got it for me for my birthday or Christmas a couple years ago.
Good job on that.
Yeah, good pick. I don't wear it that often because I don't want to get it dirty. Well, because it's a special hat.
I
It's
get
not
that.
like I could just,
Yeah, you're not going to get rid of it. You want to keep it.
yeah, and I don't want it, your sweat makes marks on it, so I don't wear it that often. Especially if I'm playing with the dogs. Um, so I'm going to take it right to our rapid fire.
I couldn't be more excited than I am in this moment.
Yeah, because I figured we're trying to get the episodes down to like 30, 40
Right.
minutes. And we always seem to take a lot of time doing this. So I figured
Yes.
we started early.
Okay, good.
And it might be our end, so to
Okay.
speak, by the time we're done. Um, I only picked a couple of them because I know that we have stories to tell about them, and it is regarding dogs, being a dog mom. So all the questions are, which dog mom, me or you? And we're gonna get started.
All
Ready?
right. I like it.
Okay, first one. Um, which dog mom buys more outfits for their dog? You got it! I didn't get it. Oh
I've been waiting
my
so long.
god. Oh my god. And I didn't see the paper and I got a little suspicious. That is awesome.
That's what you get for
I
taking
love it.
pictures on my phone when I leave my phone lying around on a cruise.
I did do that to you. I do that I used to do that
All
to
the
my
time.
mom
Oh, you
back in the
did?
day when you had to pay for film to be developed. My mom would get
That's
it
not
developed and
nice.
there would I mean, she thought it was funny, but
Of course. I mean, how could you not think this is funny?
yeah, I mean, it's hysterical. Yeah, I didn't tell you about that, and then you were like you looked at your phone the one day, you're like, "What the hell?" So I didn't get mine yet. I was gonna ask you too, that's so
No,
funny.
I purposely didn't tell you and everything. I wanted to have it.
Yeah, because I didn't know which pictures we were gonna use, if we were just gonna pick our own and okay.
I was just doing it. Yeah.
All right. So you think I buy more outfits for the dog?
Oh, I actually didn't even remember the question. I don't even think I heard the question.
You didn't because you were just so excited to show off. And
It didn't matter what you asked. I was gonna
have my lame poor person sign.
So it would definitely be me.
Oh my god. Are you serious?
What?
Wow. That's a nice picture. Wow. Okay, game on.
I know what
You're in
picture's coming. I already
much
know.
trouble.
I already know what picture Abby sent you. So,
Oh, she didn't send me anything.
oh, she didn't. She's going to.
No, I know she was. She told me not to do anything until, and that's why I didn't think you did it.
Oh, yeah.
Because she
no.
sent me a message like, "Don't take the picture. I got that covered or whatever it was." So I just okay. Wow. Okay, so I do think that you buy more outfits for your dogs than I did.
Even though my dogs hate outfits, all of them. All three of them hated outfits. They hated when I put scarves on them. They hated.
Yeah.
I bought raincoats. Messi didn't mind his raincoat so much, but he did not like his rain boots.
Oh no.
No, and neither did Molly.
I never put boots on my dogs. Listen, Marley is an Australian Shepherd, so he's got so much fur. Putting anything on him is a waste of time because he's way too hot. So he doesn't want any coat, sweater. I've dressed him up for Halloween. I didn't tell you this because I never actually went through with it. I was going to, I'm going to look like such a dork right now. I don't care. I was going to dress them up for Halloween this year as Taylor Swift, and Travis Kelce.
Why didn't you? Oh, I remember why. You did tell me this.
Oh, I did tell you.
Yes, because I know why you didn't.
Because it didn't fit Marley.
It didn't fit Marley.
I took a video of him and I was like, I'm not even going to try and get the outfit on Skylar because she is like a wet noodle. But that's why I don't really buy anything. So you've had a lot more outfits on your dog than I've ever had.
I have Messi's Islanders jersey that'll probably get framed at this point.
Well, didn't you have a Messi
jersey? Oh, I have. Yes, we also have a Messi jersey. Yep. I forgot about that one. I have to find that one too.
Okay, next question. Now that you got your little sticks.
I've been waiting. I've been waiting.
Wait until I get off this thing. I'm calling my niece.
She's busy right now.
I'll have to text her. She's got to get me a picture ASAP. Now I know why you wanted to do this so bad. This rapid fire thing. Okay.
Uh,
Which dog mom spoils her dogs more? I think it's both of us. Yeah, I'm gonna say both because
yeah, we're
I don't.
both pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, they just get whatever they want. Okay, so before I get to this question, I also want to. I've wanted to mention this earlier. I want to mention. I want to use all our dogs that we've had since we've been friends.
Oh, okay.
Molly, Messi, I'm talking
Rocco.
about everybody, Rocco, Winnie,
Okay.
and Marley, Skylar,
Okay.
and Cooper.
Okay.
Um, Basically just gave away the next question. Which dog's mom dog would win in a best behaved contest? I really mean Winnie.
Um,
Okay, I see the face. You're like, what? Why are you looking at me like
what?
that?
What do you mean?
You're such a jerk.
Um, um, Winnie was very well behaved.
He was a very well trained dog.
Molly was a good dog, but she was a menace when she was a
Yes.
puppy.
And the reason why I mentioned the previous dogs was because Winnie was the best dog that I had as far as behavior
Oh
goes.
no, he was,
Marley
except
is
for
a
his
close
little
second.
obsession with bread and any food that was on the refrigerator.
Oh yeah, Winnie was bad. He used to go in the garbage can. I had to get a lock on my garbage. Remember, he ate a whole chicken, the
Oh no,
bones and everything.
I remember that. You don't remember when he got the bread off the top because he was getting
Oh
it off the
yeah,
counter, and then you put it on top of the
that's right.
refrigerator, and he got it off of
Yeah,
there too?
you're right. I
I
forgot
know.
about that. The
Yeah.
garbage
And
was bad with him.
and he ate something off the counter, unwrapped it from its tinfoil, left the tinfoil, and ate
Oh yeah.
whatever.
And I had a friend over one time, and she went in the living room and she put her lunch on the table in the living room, and it was like a salad. It wasn't any it was with chicken on it. She went in the kitchen to get a fork or something. She came back and it was gone because the dog was like, the whole salad.
So
She's like, "He ate my whole salad."
he definitely liked his food.
Yeah. And I got scared the time that he ate the garbage.
The chicken was
I couldn't
scary.
believe I had never seen a dog do this before. He emptied the whole garbage can onto the kitchen floor. It was all over. You saw it because I sent you pictures. Um, there was not one piece of food left in that garbage. And Chris is picking it up all pissed off. And I'm like, wait a second. And he's like, what? And I'm like, there was a whole chicken carcass in here. I panicked because they
Yeah,
can't
that's
have cooked
scary.
bones.
Yeah.
It didn't even it was like nothing happened.
Thank
I
God.
was terrified that he was bad in that, but otherwise he was a great behavior. He was a great
He
dog.
he was a good dog.
He
He
was very well
listened. He
behaved.
was very, like, you could walk him off a leash. He was one of
Yeah.
those kinds of dogs.
Skylar just doesn't even acknowledge me. She's just like, "We're going out, right?" There's no it's like,
And in case you forgot, here's my filthy, dirty Frisbee at your
yes.
feet. So let's get a move on.
Yeah. My poor sister came over last night and she goes outside and she's playing Frisbee with the dog. She came in, she had light gray pants on.
Oh, no. You don't wear light gray.
I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, but she got mud all over you." It was all over the back of her pants, the front
Uh,
of her pants. But,
you
whatever.
know that I have my at your house pants
Yes.
that I wear while I'm there.
Yes.
And anytime I leave, I put my pants that I'm going out in on right before I walk out the door.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, she's a filthy mess.
when I step in that door, we are going outside
Yeah.
and it is game on. So
Anyone.
I switch my pants, I switch my shoes, and I'm out the door.
You know the drill. You and my sister are probably the only one now that are really into the getting dirty part. She didn't really care.
You
You know
don't
what I
have a
mean?
you don't have a choice.
No. Okay, next question. Which dog's mom has main character energy?
What?
Main character energy. Gosh, I'm torn between the both of us. Which dog has main character energy? I'm saying me because of Skylar. But
By far.
yeah, I think she's probably, but I was also torn with you because Messi had a very big character to himself, but on a different scale. Skylar's like a crackhead and a wet noodle.
Yes.
And
Messi was very sophisticated and
I just remember him standing and letting the wind blow in his hair. And this is exactly what he would look like. He'd be like, yes.
I have videos of that on my phone.
I mean, he was bougie.
He loved sitting there with the wind blowing in his hair.
And like
Loved
that's main character energy to me.
And the reason why, by the way, I bought him rain boots was because he didn't like puddles.
Oh yeah.
He used to like step over puddles, like tiptoe over. He hated wetness.
Yeah. Yeah.
And do you remember? Do you remember when I would float in the pool in Jackson?
Oh yeah. Yep.
He would walk. It was an above ground pool, so he would walk on the railing to get to me, and then jump into my lap, and we'd float around the pool together.
Yep. He was
Yeah.
the bougiest dog I've ever met in my life. And like he
really
knew
was.
it. He
He did.
knew like
He played. I mean, he worked it.
oh yeah, bat at the eyes and everything.
did.
And it was the head for me in the wind that always got
And I
me.
just
He
kept
was-
telling him. That's what I was telling him. I was, as it was all happening, I kept telling him how handsome he was, because you know how much he loved
Oh,
to
yeah.
hear he was handsome.
Yeah. He was like, yeah, I
He'd
know.
be like,
Say it again.
he'd kind of like stretch, and he'd be like, yeah. I don't even know how he got like that.
I do want
Is
to
it my fault?
Well, I don't know. I think he just always had it in him. He was
He
like
was
the
born.
king.
He was like that. Yeah, he really
was born king. And the one thing I do want to post that you're going to have to give me a picture of is Jersey Messi and Texas Messi. Because when you brought him out there, you go into a groomer.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. What did they shave him?
And
that
he
what
was
happened?
this, and I felt bad. I mean, I didn't even know it was Messi when the kid brought him to me, and the kid was so proud of himself,
Right.
and I was devastated. I didn't even want him to be outside. Like, I felt bad for him.
Yeah.
He was awful, and I cried.
You were
like,
so upset. And I was like, that's Texas Messi.
oh, it was so bad.
It was bad. It
And
didn't even look
I kept
like him.
saying his hair's going to grow back. His hair's
And
going to
it
grow
did.
back.
It did. I
And
had that
I'm-
happen with Marley once too. Do you remember that?
I do remember.
Because
You were so upset too.
I was devastated because you're not supposed to really shave an Australian Shepherd or anything. You know, there's very minimal things you have to do with them. You know what I mean? Their back legs, because they have curtains in the back, their genitals and stuff like that. You want to touch up, but a lot of their hair, you just kind of leave it because it's just supposed to be long and luxurious. And Chris brought him home, and listen, he was a little fat too. So he's, he's a little round. He's like a potato, but, he looked like a teddy bear. It looked like somebody put him in the dryer and he just
But
went,
he was so cute. I know
I
you were
was
so
so
upset, but
upset.
like, he looked so cute. Like,
It never
Messi
grew
did
back
not look
right.
cute.
Yeah, but it didn't
Messi
even
looked
grow back
awful.
right.
But
Yeah.
he's so cute.
Yeah. I was just upset because he lost a lot of
I know.
the way they're supposed to look. 'Cause
Right.
They kind of screwed up a little bit, but it's okay because I don't need more hair.
No, you certainly don't.
A lot of hair.
A lot of hair. A lot of hair in the eye.
all the time.
all the time.
I'm eating it. It's in my eyes. It's in my nose, all over me. Okay, last question,
Okay.
and we'll wrap it up after this one. Which dog mom's dog has the biggest attitude? That's messy. I mean, we basically were talking about. I didn't mean
I
to do
mean,
it that way, but
but it's actually a great ending because this was all dog related because of what happened with Messi. So
yeah, we
it
wanted to
was a
make
good
it
way.
as an ode
Yes.
to Messi because
Yes. He was a special boy. He really was.
he was a good boy.
He was like my soulmate dog.
He
I won't
was.
have another soulmate dog like that.
That's how Marley is for me.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I love Skylar. I love her to pieces, but Marley is just like this piece of me. I don't know how to explain it except that's what Messi is to you.
Well, and Cooper, I don't even know where Cooper is. And that's the difference. So Messi, Messi never let me out of his sight.
That's how Marley is with me.
Right.
Skylar
So
will leave me in a heartbeat
high and dry.
if somebody has a frisbee in their hand.
If there's food involved, if we're going outside to play ball,
Yeah.
if somebody's at the front door, if we're going for a ride, there's things that Cooper, you know, um, don't get me wrong, he has not left my side, and I haven't really left his either.
Right.
But Messi would choose me over most anything,
That's how Marley is.
and that's special.
Like Marley doesn't like and I know that this is probably not a good thing, but it's just the way it is. He doesn't like when people hug me and kiss me. He
Mhm.
doesn't do anything, but he starts like, hold on,
Yeah, back off.
back off. But we have this thing. And Marley was actually Chris's dog, if you want to get technical.
Right.
Chris wanted Marley and I didn't at that time. So we always say like that's his dog and Skylar's my dog because I found Skylar and I had to have her.
Yet he adores Skylar too.
But well, and the funny thing is we've had this discussion before. Marley, who is the male dog, is me in the dog version.
Yes,
And Skylar, who's the female, is my husband
100%.
in the dog world.
Doesn't sit still.
Does
Always
nope,
doing laps. Always needs to be busy.
never stops. I mean, you move on the couch, she's like, "Are we going outside?" And I'm not even joking.
No, yeah. Even when I work, like when I'm there working, if I'm sitting there and I pick up my water, she's like,
Right.
"Oh, you
Yep.
moved. Let's go." I'm like, "No, no,
My
sweetie."
sister goes outside to smoke when she's here. So when she gets up and goes and grabs her coat, Skylar's like, "I'm ready." You know what I mean? So, like I said, anybody that is going to go outside, I'll lose Skylar in a heartbeat. Marley,
Yeah,
he kind of like, he's
he's
mine.
always at your side. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but he's going to
I
be,
get it.
yeah, he's my soul dog.
Yeah,
So, yeah, do you have any final last things you want to say before
me.
yeah,
I don't have anything inspiring to say.
no?
You mean like I don't. It
Okay.
sucks and it hurts, and um I'm very fortunate that I have a lot of support in my life
Yes.
because it was such a hard loss.
That was
Like
rough.
it was really a hard I mean, it's a tough one for
Yeah.
me. It's a tough one for everybody.
Right.
Truly because everybody's shocked. But I am definitely very lonely because he was everywhere I was.
Right.
So,
But now this week, you do have Isla
yes,
coming.
I have Isla coming. I have Nick and Nicole coming. They're moving
Nick
here,
is
as you
your
know. Nick's my stepson and his wife. So I'm very, very excited that we're going to have them here. And I baked them some fresh sourdough bread this morning.
yeah.
And yeah, I'm really excited. So I'm definitely going to have a good distraction. And I will have Isla over the summer when Abby's in New Jersey.
Oh, yes.
So I
Yes.
will have a distraction for a bit. So that's a good thing.
Yeah, everything happens for a reason sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
I
And me
I
and Cooper getting a new groove going. We're going for walks,
I
a
notice
lot
that
of
every
walks.
day.
Yeah.
You're getting your
Uh,
walk
I,
in.
I'll get my walk in. It's good for both of us. I'm trying to keep him busy,
Yeah.
doing the
Yeah.
things he likes because he loves it. And he's really good on the leash. But it
Right.
was tough, because Messi wasn't and whatever. So anyway, yeah, we're playing a lot and I'm giving him a lot of extra loving and he's giving me extra loving, which ended up with him punching me in the face a couple days ago. But
So I'm going to let you say the like follow thing because I screw that up too.
oh,
And we'll wrap it up. Um
like, follow, subscribe, share, do all the things on all the socials. We really want to get ourselves out there and let some other people enjoy our humor.
yes. So thank you everybody
Thank you.
and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.